Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video here, we successfully complete that slider portion, and for the slider right now you can add new slider, you can edit this slider, you can delete this slider, and also active and deactivate this slider, right? So now friend, in this video I want to discuss about one of the bugs that I have actually find out, and right now I want to solution it. Like if you go to the dashboard, so that is our admin dashboard, right? So right now I'm logging with one of the admin username and the password, which is totally fine. But right now I copy it. Okay, I copy this URL. Now click as a logout. So after that logout, if you want to access this admin dashboard, if you click as a enter, now you can see you cannot able to access that admin dashboard without logging. But here one things, like here I have already created one of the multi-authentication system. One is for the admin, another is for the user, right? So right now that is our user logging panel, and from to the user logging panel, if you put that user, that means I have already created one of the user email address as a user@gmail.com, and the password was udemy12345. So right now if you logging with the user, then here you can see friend, you can able to access this admin dashboard. Okay, that means right now if you go, that should be actually this one, that means this one, right? So that is our user dashboard. But if you now right now I'm already logging one of the user, and now with this user if you want to access this admin dashboard, now you can see you can also able to access this admin dashboard. So that not should be actually like that way. If you go to that profile, you can see you also able to access that profile page. So that is not that admin, but you are able to access it. So here we have to solution it, right? So when you actually log out from to this position, so right now I'm log out, and when you go to that again, I click as a refresh. So that is our logging and register into the same page. So right now I put that email address for the user email address and the password, and after that if you click as a login, now you can see it's now successfully redirected to the user dashboard. Okay, so here you can actually able to access that admin dashboard, but when you logging with the admin, click as a logout, and right now I want to logging with the admin dashboard as a admin/logging, and then here if you put that admin username password, click as a sign in. So now you can able to access this admin dashboard. But right now here if you only want to access that slash dashboard, that means when this user is logged in, and after that logging user able to access this dashboard, right? So now if you want to access it, now click as enter. Like here I click as enter. Now you can see you are not able to access that user dashboard. Okay, so here there have some of the things we have to actually update. So first of all I want to go to our admin logging. So I'm already logging, for the reasons it's now redirected to the admin dashboard. So right now I want to solution it. So it's pretty much simple things. I have already complete that part, but here I didn't call this middleware. If you go to your project directory, into the project exercise file, friend, I have already if you go to our web, into the web PHP, here you can see I have already created one of the middleware, right? So that is our admin middleware. So now we have to check it. That means the authenticate user, that means which user is logging, is that user or the admin. So that is the things we have to find out. And if you go to that middleware, into the middleware area, you can say I have already created one of the middleware as a admin redacted and authenticated. That means that is our guard, and with this guard, when that will be as an admin, then it will be as an admin dashboard. And also I registered this middleware as admin redacted authenticate middleware. If you go to that kernel, into the kernel.php, here you can see that is our admin redact authenticated. That is the name. I name it as an admin. That means our middleware name as admin. So right now if you want to protect it, better I logging again with the user. I'm logging with the user. Now click as a login. And right now if you want to access the admin dashboard, admin/dashboard. So right now I'm able to access this dashboard, right? So now I want to protect it. So only when our authenticated user, which user is logging, when this user will be as a admin, then that will be only accessible for the admin. Okay, rather than this user not able to access this URL. So if you want to do that work, so that is our admin. If you go to our web route, and into the web route, you can see that is actually our URL. right? So that is our URL as a admin/dashboard. So that is our name. So that is our total route name as a dashboard. So now here I want to add our middleware. So I simply add this middle. Okay, middleware. I want to use that middleware that I have created. So first of all, we have to check it as auth. Okay, so with this auth, it should be checked this user is logging or not. So when this user is logging, then I want to access, it should be checked this user is admin or not. So now I have already created one of the middleware as an admin. So then that will be actually check it with this middleware. Okay. So now let's check this out. Now you are not should be able to access our this admin dashboard. If you now click as a save all, I have already created this middleware, but here I didn't call it. And now let's check this out. So right now I'm already logging with the user, right? So if you now click as a refresh it again, yes, you can see right now you are not able to access that admin dashboard. It's automatically redirected to you to the dashboard page. That means right now I'm logging with the user. For the reasons it's now redirected to the dashboard. So if you now want to access it again as a admin/dashboard, click as a enter. Yes, you can see you are not able to access this admin dashboard. Okay friend, I hope it's very much clear to you. But right now here another things like if you go again log out, and now if you logging, that means I want to login admin again, admin login, and then I put that admin username password. Now sign in. So right now I am already protected our this URL, right? So they have so many URL route I have already created. So one by one, everything you have to do, you have to add it in one of the group middleware. Into the group function you can add it. Like if you want to access, there is another one as a change password. So this change password is for the admin, right? But if you want to access it, I copy it. Now click as a logout from the admin. I want to log in with the user, and now click as a login. So right now I'm logging with the user, right? So now if you want to access this URL as an admin change password, now click as a enter. Now you can see you are also able to access this admin change password. So here all the route, that means admin related, all the route you can actually make it with the group middleware. I show you, then you have to do like that is our dashboard, that is I have already protected. So you can protect it individually, that is individually for the every route. Like that is our change password, right? So you can see that is actually our admin change password. So if you want to protect this route individually, then you have to here you have to add this middleware, right? So this middleware here you have to add. But right now I don't want to actually add it individually. If you want to add that as a group by, you can also add these things with the group by. Then you have to create one of the group by middleware. Like I put on the route and then the middleware. Okay, that will be the middleware, and in the middleware area I want to add that auth. That means authenticated middleware will be as the admin. It should be check it this which user is logging, this user is admin or not. So after that I want to make one of the group function. Okay, so here I name it as group. Okay, group, and then here under the group I want to add another function. So that will be as a group function. Okay, so now whatever the route you want to add, like here I right now cart it, so that will be started from here, like that is all the route. Okay, so all the route I want to end it. That means right now our total group will be this one. Okay, that means this one. So middleware started from here. So right now we don't need to individually add all that middleware. Automatically it will be get all that our group by middleware function. So here I simply add it. Okay. So right now admin related, all that route, that means that is actually admin related route. So better to cart it from here, and you can add it in particular this one group, that means this middleware group. Okay, so that is the simple process actually you can do. Like right now I check it, now click as a save all, and now right now that is our admin change password, right? If you click as a enter, now you can see it's now redirected to you again the dashboard page. Okay, so right now that is in our this position, there is an admin change password. You can see automatically it's now changed because here I have already added total things into the group by area. So that is our middleware group by. Okay, so better I want to put some of the note, that is a and middleware and middleware admin. Okay, so I put some of the note for you. So you can add all the things, in particular this middleware area, then everything will be as a restricted. Okay, so then admin related user cannot able to access any admin related URL. So that is a simple process that you have to apply. So right now, if you also want to access this admin profile, so that is already into the middleware area, you are not should be able to access this URL. So here, if you want to access this URL, that is the admin profile. Now click as enter. Yeah, you can see it's now redirected to you to the dashboard page. That means the user dashboard page. So right now, if you log out, and after that, if you log in with the admin again, and then everything should be work for the admin. Only admin can able to access their own URL, right? So now that you can see it's now able to accessible. And if you go to the dashboard, yeah, that is also accessible for the admin. So that is one of the small things, but I just missed that part. So if you face this issue, you can actually solve it by this middleware that I have already created. Just you have to call it authenticated. We have to find out this authenticated admin. Okay, so authenticated user should be as admin. So when this will be as admin, then you will be able to access all that admin related URL. I hope, friend, it will help you a lot. So right now I have already completed the slider portion. I have already completed the brand, category, and the products, right? So now I want to visible all the things in our home page. That means here into the font area, I want to display all that our category. I want to display all that our subcategory, subcategory. I want to load all that our menu on here. That means the categorized menu. I want to update that slider. So next video, first of all, I want to complete that multi-language option. So as I told you, I will create that multi-language option. So how can I apply this multi-language option in your project? Next video, I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.